Hello, Stitchy Friends. This is Karen from Created by Karen. This is my very first flosstube and YouTube video ever. Um, I've been working on this for a while. I didn't think it would be as difficult. I was a radio DJ through most of the 80s and well accustomed to talking behind a microphone. So I thought, oh, adding a camera shouldn't be that difficult, but turns out it was for me. Um, so I decided just to go for it. I've been practicing, so I hope this video comes out in you know pretty good quality. I'm actually doing this bare bones with equipment. This is just my HP laptop camera and natural lighting from my huge window. I have a 109-inch long window that's 48 inches tall, so it's like half of the living room wall. So generally no shortage of light. So hopefully you'll come back. I would love for anybody to like it or subscribe or both. Um, so a little bit about myself. I live in southern New York. Um, I've been here most of my life. I also spent a lot of time in Rhode Island, which is where my mother's side of the family is from. Um, like I said, I'm disabled. I live in disabled housing. I'm not disabled as in, my mobility being affected. I'm okay with that. I have issues. Sometimes it's difficult on days. And also, I hope you don't mind my voice. I know it's extremely deep, but I have vocal damage. I was in an induced coma for a few weeks, and they actually told me I probably wouldn't have a voice when I woke up if I survived. And as you can see, I survived. I have a voice, but it's damaged. So I get mistaken on the phone all the time for a guy. They're always saying Mr. or Sir. So I know my voice sounds different and sometimes a little self-conscious about it. But like I said, I was a radio DJ for years and I enjoyed that. So I thought I'd give flosstube a try. Um, so I'm a monogamous stitcher, more or less. The most projects I'll have going at one time would be 3. Generally, usually have 1 or 2. If I did any more than that, I'd get nothing done. And I like watching the design develop into this, beautiful design. And I also like seeing them finished. So if I had more whips than that going, I probably wouldn't really complete anything. I would see the design, shape into a beautiful design, but very slowly and over a long period of time. So for me, I keep it to 1 to 3, and also cross stitching is not my only hobby. I do card making, I do paper crafting, I crochet, and anything else I feel like dabbling in. So um, I don't have like 100% time just for cross stitch because I do like doing the other things, and I occasionally get large commission orders. Oh, excuse me, commissioned orders from people, and then that will turn to be my main focus. So that takes away, from cross stitching and that stuff. Um, so, like for instance, one of my large orders were a wedding favor box that my niece asked me to make. So this is the box. I made over 100 of them, and that's a little bit from the side. And I made the name tags for the inside, which was their wedding date and their names, and then a tag also explaining what was inside the box. So that was a long project, and then I went straight into a large order for bookbinding, which isn't done. I finished volume 1, and the person has a volume 2 coming out, so in December I will start that. And I now have a t-shirt order that has been doubled. So the t-shirts I will be working on in between. I am waiting. I actually have all the supplies now, but I'm leaving in a few days on vacation. So when I get back, that will be one of my focuses, to get those done and get them to the person. They don't have any timeline, but it's all put together. They chose, what design they wanted that I made, and I ordered the vinyl, and I've got the t-shirt, so that's all ready to go. So I guess at this point I will show you what I've been working on. So my main focus at the moment is a Riola kit. It's called Hedgehogs and Legion Berries, and I'm almost done. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you'll get that for a thumbnail. Like I said, I just have a little bit of back stitching to do and a little bit of the background. So probably 5% more. And that's the other thing. I don't keep track of like how much I stitched. What I usually do is, if I know I'm going to sit down for a few hours, I'll take a picture before I start, and then if I get enough noticeable progress, I'll take another picture. So I kind of have a snapshot, going along to see the progress that I've made. So that is kind of what I do. So I'll never be able to tell you like how many stitches I did or any of that, but I will be able to show progress as I go along. And the other thing I'm working on is the temperature tree. This is from Stitchin' Mommy on Etsy. I know a lot of you are doing the bookshelf this year. I bought this a couple of years ago and am just getting to it now. Life has happened, so here it is. And I'm doing it on 16 count. The other thing is, I started with the called for color for the tree trunk or the tree, and turns out it was discontinued. So luckily I didn't get too far because it's now going to be frogged. But this is how far I got. So not too much. And I'm glad I realized or went to go buy more floss and found out it was discontinued before I got any further, because I'd be really upset. But I am frogging it because it is a slight color difference, and I will notice it, and it will drive me crazy, every time I look at it. So I'm frogging it. So while I was talking about Riolas, I have a couple other kits that I will be starting eventually down the road. The first one is this gorgeous snowy owl. It's just amazing, the detail in this. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but it's in my start soon pile. So there's that one. And this one is a fairly new one. I just got it a couple of months ago. This is called Fluffy Sweet Tooth. A raccoon. Another one of my downfalls. But it's just adorable. So I can't wait to get this one started also. And my next one I'm actually going to start is going to be with Blue Jays. The colors are just so vibrant and beautiful on this pattern. So my plans are to have this one done by winter, and I'm going to make it into a wall hanging and hang it on my door. I don't really have space in my apartment to hang a lot of my stuff. I have a little bit like behind me. Still need something, and straight across from me is my recline and love seat. There's nothing above there, but I was kind of saving that for like some type of big picture or artwork, more than cross stitch. So I have a few places, but for the most part, most of my crafting ends up on my door. You know, and I have a lot, so I can change my door often. And this other guy is the sparrow, and I will be squeezing this one in between. I think I'm going to turn this one into a card. It's only 4x4, so I think it'll make a perfect 5x5 card or 6x6. But he's just a cute little adorable sparrow. And that's it for the Riolis kits that are on my radar for now. Like I said, I'm almost done with the hedgehog, but I guess that's going to wait till I get back. It's just on the scroll frame and stuff. That's just too bulky for me to bring with me on vacation. And also, this one I can't really work on and talk to people. I have to kind of stay focused on counting and stuff. So that will wait till I get home. And after I started this video, like I said, I've been working on this for a while. I can't tell you how many videos I've done, and I've just ditched them. But this is going to be the one. And hopefully I will improve as I go along and eventually get more. That is bothering me. So anyways, I don't know if you're aware of Stitch and Jules. She makes her own designs. Her Etsy store is called Stitch and Jules Designs. But last week she reached out to new floss tubers who would like to feature one of her patterns on their channel. So I wrote back and said that I would love to, that I'm not actually up and running yet, but very close. So she said yes, that she would love me to do one. So I picked Feeding the Horse. It's let's see if, let me try this side. It's a little bit of a glare. It's a monochrome. It's going to be 15 by 19. I'm going to do it on 16 count Ada, 10th stitch. So it actually is not as large and overwhelming as it looks, because it's not full coverage. Look at all the white space where there's nothing. But I just love this pattern. So I will be featuring, this will become my focus. I'm waiting for the fabric to come in, and it will be my focus piece. I'm actually going to bring this with me on vacation to start that one, because I will be at my sister's house for a little, for almost a full week, so I can easily work on it there. When we go down to the beach the following week, which is kind of like turning into like a big family reunion, I'm going to try to get some work done on it, but it'll be harder down there because, there'll be like 17 people all over the place. So, but I will be, coming on with this almost on all my videos to show the progress. And like I said, I'm going to do it on 16 count Ada. I'm going to try natural. I ordered the fabric. It should be in tomorrow. And then I'm going to pull out my floss. I can't talk today. um, I'm going to pull out my floss tube. Or not my floss tube. See, I'm losing it. My floss chart. And I'm going to go through all the browns and see what brown I like on the natural Ada. Um, for some reason, I'm just seeing this pattern in like a tan and brown. So I think it will come out amazing. So again, check out her Etsy store. She's got amazing designs. Some are very large. There's a lot of monochrome. There's colored ones, and there's all different designs. Like I know I just showed a lot of animal patterns, but she does have a lot of gorgeous animal patterns. But there's all different stuff too. There's pictures of monuments. There's Golden Gate Bridge. There's some antique car patterns. But again, go check her out. All of her designs are PDF downloadable. But there are some amazing designs on there. So again, you'll be seeing a lot of this feeding the horse. And I'm really excited to get going at it. I can't wait to see that develop into that picture. I think it will be amazing. So what else before I say goodbye for today that I could tell you? I don't know. I think that's it. So goodbye for now, and I hope you will like and subscribe, and that you enjoyed what I presented today. And see you on the next flosstube, and stay safe and well, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.